Hi friends, Kelly here, and I wanted to do a quick reading on each zodiac sign to see any messages that come through. You can watch this video at any time to see what insight that may resonate with you. So let's see what comes through. Thanks for watching. So this guidance is for Aries. Currently I tapped in and I was shown that the Aries energy, all in flames, all of that creative fire energy waiting to be, focused on one energy. But right now it's like the Aries were at a standstill and they were like contemplating where they were going to put their fire energy next. What I'm seeing here is that the Aries is looking towards the near future, waiting for something to come towards them, contemplating what's going to happen next or what they want to come towards them. And what I also have here is that Aries is currently in a transition. So there's a lot that has happened and a lot of communication, a lot of mental thinking. And now it's in a slower time of just contemplating and, wondering what's going to happen next for the Aries. And we have the Bliss card. So the Bliss card came up because this is what the Aries wants. They want the energy of bliss. They want to know what's going to come towards them that brings them their happiness and their joy. And that's just in this transition time while the Aries is looking for that creative energy or where they're going to put their creative energy next. The guidance is prioritize self-care at this time. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. Next up is Taurus, and what I was shown was the bull energy of the Taurus. They were in some sort of corral and they were running very fast, but as they tried to get out of this area, they were coming up against blockages. Blockage here, blockage there, blockage there. So it was like they were trapped in this corral and there was just no exit at this time. Because I was shown is that energy was like, slow down to find out what truly makes you happy. What truly you want, Taurus. What do you truly want for yourself? Yeah, you could go and you could go fast, but this is the time to slow down and understand what it is that you truly want. So we have the courage and strength card. Finding that courage and strength to go after what you want. And this could have to do with all that abundance, all that joy, all that abundance that could come with what you truly love. This could also involve celebrations with family. What is it that you truly want for your family? And bringing all this abundance together. But see, the answer lies within you and it's going to come through meditation. So you just need to take the time to really take this time to contemplate what you want for yourself, for your family, for your sense of abundance that's going to bring that joy. And the guidance is wonders. So there are wonderful wonders out there for you, Taurus, but you have to go out and find them. But the gateway is open for you. And there's just so much out there for you to find. And now is the time to really contemplate what you want for yourself and all the amazing wonders that can come to you. So take the time to meditate, slow down, and stop charging forward without truly knowing what you want. Next up, we have the energy of Gemini. Now, I was shown for Gemini, there was a struggle. There was Gemini trying to hold on to something, and it wasn't clear what it was, but the other person there was a tug of war between Gemini and another person. And they were tugging, and then the other person grabbed whatever it was, and he took it away from the Gemini and basically was like, I got it, not you. And the person walked away. And that's telling me that there's some kind of struggle with either others and or things that you are currently giving to, and people are overtaking, such as you're given receiving. So this could be a job, this could be a situation where you give and you're supposed to receive in return, but somehow someone's overtaking that at this time. And that's causing a lot of conflict, a lot of obstacles for you. And this time is all about your healing. So this situation that you could be going through, and this could be job, it could be a partnership, an agreement that you feel you're just not getting what you are putting into the relationship. And this is a time of realization to wake up from this, that there's a wound that's being healed within you. And really, how we understand that is to give more to ourselves or to stop giving so much to this situation. Yes, the guidance is you're ready for more, Gemini. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you have been contemplating. And contemplating is the magical word right now so far for Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. So, yeah. So what you're giving, you're not getting back in return. And now that needs to change, because you deserve more, Gemini. You deserve what you've been putting all that work into. And the other person or the other situation, they're just taking, and that's not fair to you, and it's time to make a change. Okay, this message is for Cancer. So Cancer, I was shown you, so you're doing your job, you're like doing work, and up above you are like flying objects. Now, they could be airplanes, it really doesn't matter, but it's like you're trying to do your work, but then buzzing overhead are these flying objects or airplanes, and they're distracting you, or you feel uneasy about what's going on around you or above you, like you don't know what's going to happen next. And that's not comforting. That's not, Cancers don't like to know what the unknown is. Like, they have to feel comfortable. They want to feel at ease. And right now, I don't see that for Cancer. And this is why it says it's like, you know, you really need to rise above the energies that are going around you, above you, or what's just in the outer world. And you have to rise above that in order for you just to be able to concentrate and do your work and what you need to do for yourself. Now, this is about also, you could be learning a new skill, you could be like studying something, or you're working intently on something, and this is what you're supposed to be doing, but you're having to really rise above outer energies at this time. And we are given the card of rituals, so things that can help you to release this kind of energy of unease, or, you know, not feeling comfortable. And I'm hearing grounding, water cleansing, meditation, to really bring yourself back into yourself, instead of being that energy that's kind of like overpowering you from your outer world. And this could be media, it could be like people at your work, it could be just the atmosphere around you. And I've given the message of courage for you, Cancer. So courage is about like taking back the reins of your life and doing what you want to do for yourself, having the courage to do it. It doesn't mean that we don't fear. It just means that we're trying to fear less. We're trying to do what we are drawn to, what's good for us, and having the courage to really work on and contemplate what we want for ourselves. So that's what you need to do, Cancer. It's have the courage to move forward despite all the unease and that's going on around you. Okay, next up is Leo. So what I'm shown for Leo is going through something that feels very feels insecure. So I see Leo, you're basically mountain climbing on a, like how they do rock climbing, where it's very steep, and you're like have these tools and you're climbing up this steep cliff, and there's really like no ropes that you're climbing on. You feel very, you know, things are not steady, and there's this grumbling that happens with the mountainside too, and you have to like hold on. So I really feel like Leo's really going through something right now, and things are feeling unsteady for you. And this could be with family, your sense of enjoyment or your sense of, you know, peacefulness. See this couple and this family here, and this is all about what you want, yet this is happening. This communication of sadness or unease or things that have hurt you emotionally, and this could do with a partnership. It could be with family. It could be with you know, people you are close to and friendships. And there's a lot of healing happening at this time. So it's definitely like what you need to do is to really like, so I'm hearing forgiveness of whatever has happened that put you in this state of unsteadiness. This could be again with a relationship or family or something that didn't work out or was, you know, hurtful for you, and stop looking at the past and move forward now. So let's see what the guidance is. And this could be also about abundance. So, you know, this happiness and enjoyment isn't happening because, you know, you don't feel as fulfilled in what you're doing or experiencing. You're not getting what you feel you need or are deserving at this time. So this is a time to open up to abundance by, you know, letting go of what's happened in the past. And now it's time to move forward for the future and what you can bring for yourself, your family, and for your sense of security. Okay, this message is for Virgo. So what I was shown for Virgo was I saw someone walking in the dark, and they were walking their dogs on leashes. So I feel like Virgo's taking care of others and, you know, walking along. But they're walking around an arena. So inside the arena, there's all this lights and clapping and cheering, and Virgo's out around that. Virgo's not in that center of attention or light. And it's feeling like, yeah, Virgo's feeling very alone right now. And here I am getting these of, you know, this is that sense of lack that Virgo may be feeling. Like, what's going on with Virgo? Why is Virgo feeling like something's missing? Yes, Virgo is feeling something's definitely missing. And that can be not getting that successes and the light and the cheers and being in the light like everybody else they feel is receiving that, but not Virgo right now. And that's, you know, that doesn't feel good. And I do have this card of you are not alone, Virgo. You know, this feeling, this vibration, it's all part of a healing. It's all to serve us and tell us, like, what do you feel is missing from your life, Virgo? What successes are you not reaching? And the guidance is to embrace your life purpose. I'm guiding you toward your divine life purpose, Virgo. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you are meant to be doing. So it's different for all Virgos. So what's missing from your life, Virgo? What's going to fulfill you? What's going to help you to move forward so that you can be in that light? You can be in the arena with all the cheers and all the fun and all the joy. But you have to look within and see what really brings your purpose. So whatever you might be doing now, something needs to change for you. And that's only going to be answered within you. Next up, we have Libra. And the energy I was showing for Libra was the Libra, somebody was pulling this heavy, heavy sack. And it was just full of burden and full of everything that the Libra is carrying. And they're pulling and pulling, but they can't even budge. The burden that they are carrying is so heavy that they're trying and they're pulling and pulling. And basically their feet are, you know, rubbing in the dirt, you know, where you're just not even moving. And the Libra is basically like throwing their hands up. They're upset. They can't move forward. They don't know what to do. And, you know, they're really going through it for Libra. And what I got here in the cards is like, is self-sabotage. So Libra, what are you doing that is not working out for you? Are you feeling these emotions are you staying stuck in it? Like you can't move, like you can't carry this burden anymore. How can you release this self-sabotage, Libra? Because what really wants to come out is this fiery energy that has confidence and is able to, manifest and go after all the creative energy that they want to bring out. But because of this, like, self-sabotage, it's just not working out for you, Libra. And at this time, the card that's coming through is self-care. So, all this burden that you've been carrying, it's taken a toll on you. And now it's time to just slow down and let go. Take care of yourself because you have burned yourself out. And now the universe is basically forcing you to take care of yourself. And the guidance here is trust in divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on a path of growth. So this time of not being able to move because of all the burden is actually the universe telling you, well, you burned yourself out, you've carried too much on your plate, and now we're forcing you to slow down. But the thing about it is that this is just a time of learning, a time of growth for you. So you really have to look at this from a higher perspective and to see like, okay, I need to slow down, I need to surrender, and I need to really take care of myself so clarity and insight can come to me. Okay, this message is for Scorpio. And what I was shown a scale. And on one scale was gold coins, and on the other scale was emptiness. Now, when you look at that scale, the gold coins are the ones that are supposed to be heavy and they're supposed to be hitting the bottom. But in this case for Scorpio is the scale that was empty was heavy and hitting the bottom. And the gold coins was up. And as the Scorpio person tried to grab the gold coins, they couldn't even grab it. It was like their hand was going right through the gold coins. So what Scorpio is getting is the feeling of lack, like what they are giving or trying to get is not available to them. Their sense of abundance or whatever they're trying to receive they're not able to receive what they need, or something's definitely out of balance. So what's coming through here is like now out of balance for Scorpio, and they're realizing it right now. Like the truth is being revealed to them. And this may have to do with a soulmate, a partnership, an agreement, but a lot to do with family. So there may be a family situation that is really like not balancing out, and the Scorpio is saying like, I'm seeing the truth of that situation right now. Okay, but the guidance is to welcome abundance into your life, Scorpio. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges with your family situation. And know that it's on its way, that you can trust, and you can also do things to manifest what you need for this family situation. But you really got to just focus on the positive side. Don't focus on the lack. Don't focus on what's not there, that you can't grab the abundance, because that we create our own reality when we focus on the negative. We want to focus on the possibilities, the miracles, and everything that can come towards you, Scorpio, in a positive aspect. So this message and guidance is for Sagittarius. So for Sagittarius, I was shown someone standing in front of a mirror. So this is telling me mirror energy. So whatever is within us, we are being faced with that mirror energy. And I saw like the person in the mirror grabbing the other person, and then they were interchangeable. Like, so whatever you're facing right now, Sagittarius, it's a mirror of what's within you, a wound that needs to be healed. and it needs to be transformed and changed, because I have the Death card here. So Sag is definitely going through some kind of, you know, soulful, energetic change and a transformation. And it's not always easy to face the wounds that are within ourselves. And you're having really to rise above the drama that is happening around you or that you're facing in order to make this transformation and this change, because something new is coming towards you, and this is that time of a big change and transformation for you. But it also involves like healing and seeing the wounds that are within ourselves, and really focusing on the transformation that wants to take place. We have prayer from the heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. That's beautiful. So Sag, what do you need help with? What guidance, or what can you ask your spirit team and your angels for to help you get through this change that wants to happen and help you to rise above the drama or the challenges that are coming with it? What can you reach out and pray to them? What can you manifest? All you have to do is start speaking to your guides, start speaking to the universe of what the goals and the help that you need assistance with. Okay, this message and guidance is for Capricorn. So I was shown Capricorn, they're really thinking things through. I showed them, they had a bunch of little sticks on the ground, and it's like they were planning or have a strategy, and they were forming the sticks into building a plan for a foundation or building something. So, but it is in the planning stages. And here we have, yeah, this is messages. This is like energy of planning and that earth energy of what's, you know, gonna come forward towards you. But with it comes some heavy burden, and I'm not sure what Capricorn is just feeling, but maybe they just feel like it's out of reach, or they're still just very early in the planning stages. But there's a burden that is dragging you down with this planning to where you feel like you can't move forward or there's not success. But look, we have the success card, Capricorn. So whatever you are planning and working towards, it's there, and it's ready to happen for you. We have potential, Capricorn. So potential is, there's that potential building, and it needs to be activated, and it can only be activated by you. So this planning, and what you really need to do is just bring this burden to a close this cycle, so that your vision and your plans can actually manifest, and you can activate the energy by believing that it's going to be a sure thing and a success for you. This message is for Aquarius. So Aquarius, I was shown you're sitting at a desk, you're writing things down, you're on the computer, you're like so much mental energy going on for you. You're like taking care of matters. There's a lot going on in your mental energy, and soon the wind is blowing, because that's the mental energy. It's blowing you and blowing you. It's like whoosh, blowing you away from the desk, because there's just so much that you're taking care of right now. And what we have for you is wonderful. It's the Magician right now. Like, you are in a time of manifestation. Whether you believe it or not, you have the power to manifest what you want to happen, what you've been working on, all this mental energy. It's part of your manifesting. And this has to do with, you know, the Renaissance woman, the Queen of Pentacles. She does it all. She takes care of others. She makes her money. She takes care of the home. She makes sure everybody's okay. And, you know, there's a lot of this mental energy that's happening because you're wanting to manifest something important. And it is a spiritual lesson, because to have all that mental energy, it's not putting you in the present. You're just so, you know, busy. You got so much things on your mind that it's hard for you to, you know, take a breath, to, you know, be in the present. And I was showing you, like, just letting go for a little bit and, you know, relaxing, because we're at a time where we're not really, can take action at this time. So it's really a time of, being in the present, taking a time out. And what I'm getting is playfulness. So yeah, Aquarius has been really hard at work, all that mental energy that's coming through, and you're wanting to manifest and, do everything for everybody, but it's time to take a break. It's time to bring in some of that playfulness and just have some fun, Aquarius, because nothing is really gonna be, so energy manifests by, letting go, by, having the aim that it's gonna happen, but trusting that it's gonna happen and just letting go. And this is your guidance, just to relax a little bit, because all this hard work is not gonna be manifesting what you need. So take the time and relax, take time for yourself and have a little fun. This message is for Pisces. So Pisces, I was shown you on a boat in the ocean. So, there's a lot of that water energy, that intuition, but also the feeling. So you're in a boat, you're paddling along, but you feel really alone. Like you don't see a destination. You feel, kind of almost lost at sea, but you're just in the ocean and nothing's surrounding you. And right now you could be going through a realization, some sort of rebirth or awakening. And the only way for you to really understand it is taking the time to look within and to understand what you truly want, what's really happening, what realization or rebirth that really needs to come and manifest through you. This could be also soulmate energy for some of you. And this could be like, oh, we have a soulmate situation going on. And what do I truly want with my soulmate? Or this involves my soulmate. This, we have a soul contract, and this could be anybody. It could be a lover, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, a coworker, somebody that you're learning a lesson from at this time. And you're really having to go within to see like what you really want regarding this soulmate energy and this situation. And we have focus. So you're really wanting to focus your direction on what's important and what you want to develop. So what you want to manifest to come into this situation. So again, this is really about a rebirth, an awakening, and that's only going to come by taking the time out to see what you truly want and to focus and to bring that what you want into focus with you and your soulmate. That's all for now. I hope some of you found some of these messages helpful. You can check your rising sign, your sun sign, your moon sign, or even your Venus sign, and see what message may resonate for you or someone you know. Thank you, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.